What's up, y'all? It's RShawnLaw back with another video, and right now I want to talk about time. Alright, so esoterically speaking, time is just fluid. Alright? Esoterically speaking, time is just fluid. But 3D wise, time is an illusion. Time is man-made. Time was created by the Mayans, and time plays a huge role within keeping y'all stuck in this 3D matrix. And the majority of the world is set up to where you're constantly on the go. You either have to be here or you have to be there at a certain specific time, right? But let's say you were to show up late at this location that you were supposed to be at that certain time, right? This automatically opens up the door of you being able to go in the direction of vibing lower. All because you showed up late to this location that you were supposed to be at a certain specific time. Depending on how spiritually strong you are, this is what's going to determine how long it's going to take for you to get over this bad situation that done happened in your life, or it's going to determine how much energy you put towards this bad situation that done happened into your life. And not only that, but this world is also set up to where you either have to pay for this or you have to pay for that at a certain specific time. And if you don't, then that opens up the door for you to go down the path of being in debt or actually losing something that you had possession of. And by default, that can lead you to actually vibing lower. To add on another example, this world is also set up to where they got y'all constantly involving yourselves with some sort of program or some sort of illusion that does not really matter, or that's just straight up a distraction to you, so that way you're going down the path of wasting your time and staying away from the truth that they don't want you to find out. So it's like you're either just having a good time and experiencing that, or you're either having a bad time and trying to come up with ideas and thoughts to get you up out of that situation just to get back to having a good time. So that lets you know right there that we're all just trying to strive to experience having a good time. So it's like they just want you to go along with the plans that they already have set up, so that way you can stay stuck within this 3D matrix. Because in some way, it's throwing everybody off. In some way, it's keeping everybody out of sync, to where you don't even really have enough time to really sit down and think about what's really going on, because you're so involved with all these unnecessary things that you're attached to. Because you got to remember that it's all about balance and more about the patterns. Because if you constantly experiencing a bad situation, then pay attention to that. Because a way that the universe works is that it's probably throwing this situation into your face for a reason, just to get you to start thinking, to start coming up with your own ideas and your own thoughts, to get your spirit up out of that situation that you don't want to, or that you may not need to be in at that moment. That's one of the ways that the universe works, to try to trigger you, to get you to start thinking of certain ideas to put you on the track that you need to be on when it comes down to your spirit and your soul. But like I said, overall, we're all just trying to experience a good, happy experience. The key is to be able to realize where that bad energy or where that negative energy is coming from, so that way you're able to actually pinpoint on why you're feeling the way that you feel. So that way you know exactly what's making you feel that way. The key is to be able to figure out how to sway back over to experiencing a good time. And the key is to figure out your sole purpose and your gift, so that way you can get an abundance of money, an abundance of currency, just by using your gift. And the more you learn how to play with the energies of that, the more gifts that you're going to receive back. The more that you're able to not think of time, the higher you're going to be able to vibrate. And the more that you do start to pay attention to time, the lower you're going to vibrate. All right? Because you know they always say, if you're doing what you love to do, you already know. But it's RShawnLaw back with another video breaking down time.